Greetings, this is the latest from Mckoy's news center. A police officer was shot and wounded during an ambush in Central Village. Last night, a police officer was wounded by gunfire in Central Village, St. Catherine, during what was supposed to be a visit to a friend. The incident occurred around 11 o'clock in an area known as Compound. According to reports, the officer heard gunshots and tried to leave the neighborhood. As he approached his vehicle, a group of armed individuals allegedly opened fire on him. In response, he returned fire, causing his assailants to retreat. Subsequently, the officer realized that he had sustained injuries to his back. A police team promptly responded to the gunfire and located the injured officer. He was then transported to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he is currently receiving treatment. The wounded officer is assigned to the St. Catherine North Police Division. A former high school teacher, under suspicion of having taken their own life, was found in St. James. 60-year-old Andrea Mackenzie Allen, a retired teacher residing in Coopers Hill, St. James, is believed to have taken her own life at her residence on Friday. According to the Montego Bay Police, at approximately 5:30 p.m., her husband returned home and discovered her lifeless body, prompting him to contact the authorities. Upon their arrival, they found her body suspended by a rope around her neck, which was attached to a ceiling fan in one of the bedrooms, as detailed in a police statement issued on Saturday. The scene was meticulously examined, and subsequently, her body was transported to the morgue. Mackenzie Allen dedicated more than 30 years of her life to teaching at St. James High School before her retirement last year, after which she began working in a family-owned business. Government data released during the summer indicated an alarming increase in suicide cases among Jamaicans. The 2022 Economic and Social Survey for Jamaica reported 64 suicides in 2022, marking a 26% rise from the 51 cases recorded in 2021. However, it's worth noting that Jamaica's suicide rate, at just over 2 per 100,000 of the population, remains considerably lower than the global average of 9.2 per 100,000. For those in need of support, or struggling with thoughts of suicide, assistance is available through the Ministry of Health's suicide helpline at 888 New Life. Videographer accused of attempted shooting. A Manchester videographer is currently facing a barrage of charges in the aftermath of an assault on members of the constabulary that took place last week. Jamar Dawkins, a 29-year-old resident of St. Paul's District in Manchester, has been formally charged with 5 counts of shooting with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon, and unauthorized possession of ammunition. These charges stem from an incident that unfolded in the Montpelier district within the parish. During this incident, law enforcement officers, who were conducting an operation in an unmarked service vehicle, came under attack from Jamar Dawkins, his brother, and several other accomplices. Reportedly, the assailants discharged multiple rounds of ammunition at the police officers, who responded by returning fire, ultimately resulting in the fatal shooting of one of the attackers. Jamar Dawkins and the remaining gunman managed to evade capture. Later that same day, Dawkins voluntarily visited the Santa Cruz police station to report that his brother had been shot and to acknowledge his involvement in the earlier incident. Subsequently, he was taken into custody and subjected to additional charges following an interview session conducted in the presence of his attorney. As of now, Dawkins' court appearance date has yet to be determined, and law enforcement authorities are actively seeking his accomplices in connection with the incident. Subscribe to Mckoy's News for breaking news and updates.